Let me get all this pulled up here. Let's see. Okay, so back to the Kane Pixels one. Just why? Because I'm a man of my word. Starting tonight. I'm a man of my word. Jesus, Steven. Oh, gosh. Daniel Henry again. Y'all just, like, again. Y'all are going to kill me by the end of this. Y'all are going to, like, be the death of me. Like, legit. I'm going to be, like, sitting over here and I'm just going to be, like. I'm just going to die of alcohol poisoning.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. But, let's see. Okay, back. Sorry. I'm sorry, Steven. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Once again, dude, Kane Pixels just being so talented. When this dude started making these, he was 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And now he's been given a film deal. He's making the movie and everything. It's unbelievable.
Is it like liminal spaces, basically?
Yeah, that's the codec, or like basically the context of the Backrooms is just like the horror of like liminal spaces and everything looking so similar.
Okay.
And oh, me. So they're checking on the light sources and how they work. Oh. See, these little things interjected here with like the live action with like the photos and everything. I love this. What's so hard to not drink? What's so hard to not drink? Well, in terms of not drinking, what's hard to not drink? Well, I would say. Vodka, yeah, vodka's fairly easy. And I'm actually out of vodka, so I'm kind of sad about that. But I do have other stuff over here. I do have tequila, which I don't want to drink, but I will if we reach another one. Backrooms is a living void. Yes, basically.
I think. I don't know. I'm not a vent guy. I don't know.
I'm not a vent guy, I don't know.
It looks, no Rost, I think.
So, here's the thing about it. If the Backrooms is capable of producing this...
More than one floor, and I use that term loosely.
If the Backrooms are capable of producing power like that, then that could be potentially, like, a key to an infinite power source.
Oh, wow.
Think about that. Because energy is something that the world needs in order to be civilized. And if the Backrooms can produce an infinite amount of that, holy shit.
Yeah.
Then attempted to cut power to the nearest fluorescent light fixture, a standard troffer. However,
holy shit, Omnizar, really?
And conduit remained live, despite the absence.
You're looking at a dead man. You are looking at a dead man.
Any visible external power supply. The source of electrical current remains unknown at this time. Using an insulated toolkit, we carefully isolated the light fixture from its electrical conduit, extracted the troffer from the ceiling, and transported it back inside, back to standard for analysis. And a 0.5 meter sample of conduit was also taken, with all exposed wiring safely.
You cannot plead the fifth on this shit, dude. Come on.
Measures 1.27
I'm gonna say, if you're gonna be an accessory to this shit, you need to be like here and present.
Standard.
He said he ain't sending anybody to drink. To be fair,
primarily of
I just want you to enjoy some of the stuff.
Seems normal
dude, honestly, I just do it as a bit of a challenge. But thank you for anything y'all send in. Truly, man. Like this is beyond anything.
Estimated is around 60% mineral wool, which is fibers of amorphous silicate, usually derived from I think it's basalt or slag.
Swag?
Around 20% expanded.
I was gonna say, man. So the Backrooms are made of Swag.
Which is primarily of silicon dioxide and
So what's the deal with the Backrooms? Yeah.
Oxide.
I
And
love
the rest
mud
is a undefined mixture of silicate material, some starch, latex polymers, and some organic fibers derived from plant materials. Recycled cellulose, really. But the light troffer housing is made of galvanized steel coated with a thin layer of zinc. Inside, the fluorescent bulbs are non-standard in proportion, most closely resembling T12 bulbs. So the 4 bulbs measure 1.2 meters in length with a diameter of 38.1
The
millimeters.
Tales from the Dark Side movie. I
More
have
extrapolated
not,
in the 51,
actually.
but that bulb and lasers and the rest contain the following components.
Is that the new grindcore
Coating,
band?
the
Might be.
calcium hemiphosphate for converting ultraviolet light to visible light, mercury vapor in a small quantity
Yeah.
to facilitate the
Fucking
ultraviolet
black
light
tongue.
emission.
Jesus.
I love black
Argon
tongue.
gas, and again, this is all
Nick
standard
does too.
for these fluorescent bulbs. But that's an inert gas that assists with regulating the current and really
God,
starting
I
the
hate
bulbs.
Seinfeld. That's fine, Daniel
and
Scott.
they-
I do it just for the meme.
are connected
You made
to
me
the
do a
AT13
spit take,
base,
Daniel
which is
Franklin
a
Henry
standard
Jr. says.
2-pin base with 13 millimeter spacing
Ooh.
for electrical connection. So the wiring connected to the fixture is PVC
that
insulated
caught me off
copper,
guard.
which appears standard again. The prismatic diffuser over the bulbs is made of polymethyl methacrylate, which is again commonly used for its light diffusion properties. I mean, it's what we have in the building here, very standard. But we
Basically.
also inspected the ballast, which is of the electromagnetic type. There's some variation in how they're being manufactured now. This one contains a laminated steel core and copper windings designed to operate at 60 hertz. So the ballast emits a prominent 120 hertz hum.
What happens if you don't
This seems
have
to be the
Discord
case
to send
for
stuff to
the
do
majority,
super
if not
chats?
all, of the lights in the complex that we've assessed thus far. Mostly just through simple
Super
curing,
chats
but
might
this
work,
is
have
due
something
to,
for you.
magnetic and core
Patrol
vibration.
Head,
The noise may be exacerbated
we actually
by
have
loose
super chats
illumination
disabled,
towards caloric
but
degradation.
if you want to try and send them through the links that we have in the description, or if you want to, you can message Steven, and Steven will send it on your behalf. I mean, that's the thing is like he's done that for several. Just send them to me, says Steven. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. I'm like, Steven's sort of our resident curator for content that people want to send in.
Also, real quick,
Insulated
Shadow.
cotton material over time.
I have some
So
minor
it's
bad
definitely
things to say
indication
to
this has
Nate.
been
My dad kind of
running for a
hates
little
the
bit. I
singer
mean,
on your latest song,
despite its
but
age.
is okay with the singer on every other song.
Well, I got some bad news for you. It's the same singer on every song, and he's sitting right next to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Killbait Overdose's lead singer, Mr. JT.
Damn, Shadow.
Damn.
The ballast is functional. Its large proportions suggest it was built for a non-standard space, not something you'd find in the majority of offices or most commercial spaces.
gosh.
That's not something I'm too familiar with, truthfully. Now, we did find, so material compositions all seem
This is crazy.
expected.
Well,
or
honestly, the fact that they're going into such detail about this, honestly, that's the thing with Kane Pixels. Kane Pixels is supremely detail oriented with his films, and I love it. I love that shit. Gosh.
we don't know what to expect here. They've seen everything we've looked at so far. Again, this is rudimentary early testing, but everything seems pretty congruent with what you might expect from one of the troffer lights you could pull out of the ceiling in this building right here. So nothing too strange, but that maybe makes things seem stranger. Because we look at these lights, and let me see. So several labels were marked on various components of the troffer. So on the ballast,
Being
we
super detailed
found,
on things a good
markings
thing or a
for,
bad thing? It depends on who the audience is, because there's some audiences that love this kind of stuff, and there's some that get bored by it. Me, I see the value in it, but I can also see how people can get bored by it, because like getting bogged down in fine details, unless there's a supremely satisfying payoff. For instance, True Detective Season 1. I would say for the first couple episodes, you almost, because of like the amount of details that are caught in and the amount of things that are just like out there, you sort of get lost in the tedium, but the mystery keeps you enthralled. Yeah. And then when there's a reveal done at the end of one of the episodes, you're like,
holy shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This rabbit hole goes way deeper than what I originally thought it would. And for me, it was when they found that little like wood thing, the little like wood like religious thing, in that chicken coop outside of that house. I was like, what the fuck? Why the hell is that there? Oh no.
Yeah.
And you realize that there's something else here, and nobody has been paying attention. And it's, I love that.
Russ Cole is still one of my favorite characters of all time.
Yeah, dude.
Manufactured in 1975.
Have you guys seen Divide Music before? I have not. I don't think I have, Callum.
The troffer itself is stamped 3X432.
Marcel just got engaged to his girlfriend. Yeah, I know why. Because I guarantee you, after her and Marcel went to Tyler and Kelly's wedding, she was literally staring daggers at him the whole time, just like, when am I going to get my ring there, Marcel? Kelly got a ring. Matter of fact, they walked down the aisle and did the whole thing right here, right now. Where the fuck is my ring? Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Why are you looking all cute and shit?
Actually, the funniest thing... Thank you, Super Mandible Claw. But the funniest part about it was Marcel was at the wedding, and they took a video of him at the wedding, and it was Kelly and Tyler dancing in the background. Cuts over to Marcel, and Marcel's just like, it should have been me wearing that dress. Marcel's legit funny. Like, Marcel's one of the legit funniest dudes on the internet.
In Reading, Pennsylvania, and it is UL listed. Now the bulbs
Reading, Pennsylvania
were manufactured by Sylvania,
formerly the steel capital of the world.
Soft white.
Yeah. Detroit was the Motor City. Pennsylvania was the steel capital.
It is noted as made in
the
USA.
Like you wanted the best steel in the world. Pennsylvania steel. Man.
Design the fixture.
My grandfather worked for
fully
Bethlehem
functional.
Steel.
The state of operation of all light
and
fixtures
now
in the
basically all of them have
points
shut
to
down.
Continuous,
and that sucks,
autonomous
dude.
Power source, which still remains unidentified. We're doing what we can.
Have you seen Joker 2? No, I have not, Superman.
The materials used
I am
are
probably going to
with
see it
minimal
over the
wear,
weekend.
suggesting
We'll see what happens.
Long-term, possibly indefinite use.
Also, shout out for that name, Super Mandible
So
Claw.
this
Yes,
concludes
yeah.
the initial
We always say that his name's
further
awesome.
investigation is necessary to determine the source of
This is really interesting. I would like to check more of that out
Oh,
on
well,
my own time.
he's done a lot, dude. Like Kane Pixels has fleshed out the Backrooms tremendously.
45 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. I love it.